What's up, everyone? It's your boy, the just-in-time Lord Haven. How's it going, everyone? I'm gonna adjust the chair as always. Hello, hello. Come on in. Forest of Doom Part 4. Let's go. So, last time we got into a wrestling match with none other than Quinn the GM himself, and we won. And from that we earned Dust of Levitation from him. So that's cool. So it's been a while since we did the last one, so just to remember, we have a +1 helmet attack thing, +1 attack for all of our thingies. Yeah, I added that there, skill +1. Okay, cool. So, last time we were on 349. 349, cool, which is us arriving back at the crossroads, ignoring the way south, back to the forest. You may go north. So essentially, we get to choose. We can either go back to the crossroads, we can either go north, or continue going east. But I think we gotta wait for some more people to hop into the stream. Not that a load of people watch these Forest of Doom streams. They're a lot more insular, a lot more cozy. We've got the classic. Boomler is here. Whoa, Boomler. I was here on time. I arrived at 4 on the dot. Thank you very much. 4 on the dot. Whoop. Hello, Coleshot. Hello, Boomler. Hello, Samantha. Hello, Agor. Bittersteel. Hello, Minnie. They're all the names I recognise. We've also got Ham of Doom, Mr. Oates, Vorno. Hello, hello. Any first-time watchers here? Hello, Pybros. Any first-time watchers? The back cloud is still kicking. Okay, I think I might as well start this. yeah, that's a good point. This is not the best time to for live streaming, considering most of my audience is American. But that's why I'm doing Fighting Fantasy. It's like a break from my regular work, and it's enjoyable, and there's a small audience. I try and optimize the timing when I'm doing like a Bolton live stream or something. Oh, hello, April May. You're a new time watcher? I recognise you from the Bolton live stream and from other comments. I always keep an eye on all the new comments. Awesome, welcome. Okay, I think we should begin. This is telling me we have 10 current viewers. My phone is telling me we have 16. Okay, let's just get on with it. So, this is our third run through. We're currently playing as Shady Strong. Shout out to my last live stream getting demonetized, not for playing Eminem, but for playing Amazing Grace when we were mourning Sir Chad. So that's kind of funny. We've gone this way, and our third playthrough looks like you guys want to head out this way. We did the wrestling with Quinn, we've headed back. So, do we want to go east or north? We haven't been either way before. East or north, although it's possible that east will link us up to this section, which we've been to before. North would be brand new, but that's not guaranteed. So I'll post a poll. I waited for a second for a response, and I was like, oh yeah, I need a poll, don't I? So north or east? And if you are new to this live stream, that's the joy of the Choose Your Own Adventure games. You get to vote in the poll. And if you're watching this not live, you get to watch the chat and see how it unfolded. Straight off the bat, north is pulling up ahead. Hello, Orangutan. Welcome. Avenge Sir Quinn. We need that fancy crown he's sought after. Don't you dare put the crown back on after all that. Don't you dare. If we make it to the crown. Okay, 11 votes. East is winning. Interesting. North had a strong start, but now it's flipped over to East. So we're gonna head East. Oh, we're going 50-50. Oh no, hold on. Yep, 12 votes, 50-50. East is... Oh, it's bouncing back and forth. Okay. We're 12 votes in. 50-50. I need a tie break. 12 votes, 50-50. I need one person to jump in and either choose North or East, and I'll end the poll. I never stop on a tie break. I'm going to bully everyone who isn't currently voting. A few of you are not voting. We need one vote. There we go. We got one more vote in, and North has won. Okay, so. Those who are new, is this your first ever of my fighting fantasy streams, or have you watched the previous ones in advance? Okay, we are heading north. Hold on, that's not... There we go. Let's sort this out. Let's sort this out. There's a layer. Let's head... yeah, there's no stream has been mentioned, but we can... Whatever. We can sort that out another time. The traditional Haven plane going overhead, which seems to happen in every single live stream. I never notice it when I'm not streaming, and then when I'm streaming, it's just overhead. So, you can go north or east. We went north 291. As you walk further northwards across the plain, the grass gradually becomes shorter, and the ground starts to rise gently. Ahead you hear the roar of crashing water. Soon you reach the bank of a wide river split on two ends. Ha! Okay, yeah, we got it right. We actually got the the scale somewhat right. To your right, the water is calm and slow-moving, but in front of you it tumbles noisily down a great waterfall to a gorge below, where the river narrows and runs quickly west over rocks and boulders. Steps lead down by the side of the waterfall to the bottom of the gorge, although it is difficult to see where they end because of the spray thrown up. Across the river you see the path heading north in the distance. A small wooden boat is tied to a post to your right where the river is calm. Will you walk down the steps to the base of the waterfall, or row the wooden boat across the river? Okay. Let's get the poll up. So, hello Key. Walk down the steps to the base of... So, walk down the steps to the waterfall base, or cross the river in a wooden boat. Let's draw like a little... There's a little boat, but there are also some steps. Whoa. Yep. So just to clarify... Yeah. Steps lead down by the side of the waterfall to the bottom of the gorge. Or there's a wooden boat tied to a post to your right, where the river's calm. So we walk down to the bottom of the waterfall, or we cross the boat over the calm bit of the river. What do we think? Okay. How's the poll doing? Oh, it's another close one. We got some close ones today. 54% are saying walk to the waterfall base. 46% are saying cross the river in a boat. Anyone else want to jump in and vote? 16 viewers. We literally have the same number of viewers every time. Okay, going once, going twice. I'm going to end the poll. We are walking to the waterfall base. Okay. Interesting. Which is 335. Okay. As always, if you have not liked this video, give it a like, just so that the algorithm spreads it and people can watch it and enjoy it. And subscribe if you're not already, but you probably are. There's 15 of you, like, I assume you're all subscribed. Oh, wait, no. No, 335, not 355. Okay. Did I officially end the poll, by the way? Yeah, I did. Okay. You walk down the slippery stone steps to the bottom of the waterfall. You look up and see a magnificent rainbow reflected in the spray. It is dark in the gorge and impossible to see through the wall of water where the steps end. If you wish to walk through the sheet of water, you may. Or you can climb back up the stone steps. So we can walk through the wall of water. Or we can climb back up the steps. Okay, what are we going to find? A leprechaun. Do you think we're going to find a leprechaun? Treasure behind the waterfall, maybe. Yeah, the likes did jump up. That was pretty cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the likes. It helps. The likes, the comments, all that stuff. And if anyone doesn't know, I've got a cheeky Patreon. Might as well throw that out there. If you're ever interested in Discord access or exclusive content or me drawing art for you, whatever, I've got a fun Patreon in the description. And just as a teaser, I've got a fun collab video coming up. Oh, this week. Sorry, I said because 100% with 16 votes. Walk through the wall of water. Not a single person was like, gave up and was like, yeah, let's just not risk it. No, we're going through. Okay. 326. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. 181. You walk along the steps to the waterfall. Actually, let's demonstrate this properly. So the boat is there, but we've gone down the steps and there's a cheeky waterfall. It's like whoosh. Actually, yeah, let's go higher just so we can. There we go. There's a waterfall. We've gone through the waterfall. Beautiful. And then we've gone down the steps and we've gone through it, right? We've gone through the water, at least at the... Actually, no, it's more like a little cave here, isn't it? So, cool. You walk along the steps through the waterfall into a large cavern where there's a pool of still water. Yeah, a cavern. So, let's have... It's a cavern, shall we say. The steps run around the side of the pool, and there's a stone table and a chair on the far side. You go to the table and see fish scraps lying on it. Suddenly you hear a noise of splashing behind you. Psh, psh. A strange creature climbs out of the pool and advances towards you, armed with a trident. His legs are like a man's, but his torso and face resemble a large green fish with bulbous eyes. Okay. His arms are like yours, but they're covered in large scales. He's a fish man, and you must fight him. This is genuinely... I like fighting fantasy. I promise you, I love it. I love Ian Livingstone. I love Steve Jackson. I love Games Workshop. Right? Think of everything it brought internationally. D&D, Warhammer 40k. That being said, this is a stupid fucking book. This is one of the most uncreative So we fought Ape Man, we fought the Monkey Man, now we're fighting the Fish Man. Are you kidding me? There aren't any cooler cooler fantasy creatures. Okay. Oh my god, Samantha's right, we found a squisher. Squisher lore right here. Okay, well, so Chad was defeated by the Ape Man in the treehouse last time. Will Sir Shady Will Sir Slim Shady be able to defeat Fishman? He's got a skill of 7 and a stamina of 6. Yeah, let's make a new text box. No. Fishman, skill 7, stamina 6. What's a fish font? I love the idea that people are listening to this stream retroactively, sort of like in the background while they do stuff, and it's just a pause. It's me being like, let me find a fish font. Hold on a sec. This is like an old. Ooh, that's cool. That's a cool font. Okay. Obviously, before we begin, we have some priorities. I need to draw Fishman. So he's described thusly. He's got bulging eyes. What else? He's got like a fish mouth. He's got body of a fish, but he has human arms. He's kind of ripped, apparently. I don't think he's described that way. I've just made him ripped, and he's holding a trident. Haha. And he has human legs. Look at that. Look at this beast. I think he's like a dark green colour. He's a there we go. He's a creature. There we go. Thank you for your patience. I need to create Fishman. There we go. Fishman. Fishman. I've given more effort to this than I have to most of this map. Okay, moving on. Nope. No, my friend. You've got to be black. What's going on there? There we go. So he has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 6. You know what this means? Time to fight. Okay. 5. That's 12. And for me, just to double check, 9 plus 1 because I have the helmet. The attack helmet. So that's 17. Boom. Easy. Stamina goes down to 4. Back to the fish. The fish rolls. That's a 10. The 10 and 7, that's 17. The fish has a skill of 17. My base is 10. 16. Oh! The fish, surprisingly, gets one up on me. Maybe I shouldn't be so cocky. There might be a bit of an echo too. I don't know how my mic is. I usually have something. I don't have sound dampeners, but I usually have basically some clothes hanging down to act as sound dampeners. They're not here, so I don't know if this is a bit echoey or whatever. Important for me to know how good the audio is because I need to record my script audio this evening. Oh, goodbye. Down to 16. Okay, the fish goes again. 3 and 7, that's 10. My base is 10, so there we go. I automatically win. Nope. What's this layer? Okay. The fishman's stamina goes down to 2. It's the final bout, I think. The fish is charging one more time with his slimy trident. 7 and 7, 14. Time for me to roll. 16. The fish lunges at me. I knock the trident out of his hand and slash my sword across his belly. His fishy guts spill out onto the water in a mix of red, green, and pale white. The fishman collapses to his knees and flops backward. For a few torturous seconds, he flops around, up and down, a fish out of water, before eventually he passes away. His glassy eyes become ever glassier. There we go. That's not in the book, I just thought I'd be dramatic because it's hard to make fighting a fish with dice dramatic, so, you know, I've got to throw something in. I've got to throw you a bone. Okay, 162, we've defeated him. There is nothing of use or value in the fishman's cave, so you walk round to the north of the side wall, to the north side wall. Steps lead back through the waterfall and up the north wall of the gorge to the top. You're at the foot of some hills and you can see the path climbing up into the mist in the north. It is getting dark and night is closing in, so you decide to camp behind some rocks to the right of the path. You build a large fire and settle down to sleep with your sword by your side. So we didn't use the boat, we went down here, we fought the fishman, and we went around the waterfall. And now it appears we are go behind the fish. We are continuing to go north. There are some trees where we're camping out. Shout out to all my streams saying why there's so many trees in this game when it's literally called Forest of Doom. Okay. There we go. Brown and green is the vibe for this playthrough, apparently. So every time we cross the stream and all the other paths, there's always an option. The immediate option is to go to sleep and build a campfire. One time we were attacked by a bat cloud. This time, let's hope nothing bad happens. So, 285. Let's see. Right, let me just check the chat. I've missed out on some of this. Oh, I've had some super chats. I'm so sorry. First super chat is from Coleshot, who says, "We fight Lord Manderley, not a fish man." Are you saying this is Lord Manderley? Lord Manderley's not that ripped. Lord Too Fat to Sit a Horse wishes he looked like Fishman. No, we're fighting a squisher, of course. Boombler is playing Heart of Iron 4 Old World Blues. I haven't played that mod yet, I would like to. Okay, everyone despises the sound effects. You're welcome. Ian is too creative to give us loot. Yeah, our minds would be blown. You fight a fish person, you find nothing. Thank you for the super chat from Samantha, who has donated $5 for the sound effects budget. Thank you so much. I'll pay the slave next to me that's doing all the sound effects. Beautiful. Okay. Let's move on. You've been asleep for about an hour when the noise of deep growling wakes you up. You stand up without making a noise and grab your sword. You wait and listen. There's a full moon in the sky, and the light casts eerie shadows all around. You hear soft footsteps and sniffing, followed by another low growl. Then a shape which looks like a man steps out of the shadows to your right. As he gets closer, you see that his chest, arms and face are covered with thick brown hair, and long teeth protrude from his mouth. Here's a werewolf. Ow! And you must fight him. Werewolf time. There we go. We've had apes, frogs, and now werewolves. Slightly more traditional, the werewolf, but... There we go. Oh, God. Oh, no, I didn't give myself enough room for the werewolf. Okay. I'm going to draw the werewolf here. I've got to... Okay, the dog next door, the neighbour's dog is barking, so he may have been attracted by my howl. Ow! No, okay. Silence from the dog. go. A terrifying werewolf. It looks like an alpaca. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. We're fighting a were-alpaca. Screw it. Fuck the cannon. We're fighting a buff were-alpaca. With thick calves. And long wolf feet. And he's hiding behind the frog for some reason. There we are. The were-alpaca has struck. Fuck it. Don't need no wolves. We got were-alpacas. There we are. Filling the gaps. Look at this majestic creature. Actually, no, that's too... Hold on, let's go lighter with the brown. There we go. Look at that, we gotta fight this beast. The werepacker. Now, the werepacker, for those of you who do not know. No, you stop. Has a skill of 8. Okay, not too bad. Stamina of 9. We're doing alright. 9 skill plus 1 with the helmet. That's a base of 10 is really good. We're doing alright. The werepacker. And we need some we need a werepacker font. What's a good werepacker font? There we go. It's not quite Comic Sans, but it's close enough. There we are. The best lore of all. Is there anything else? Yeah, it's just about fighting him. Okay, so he has a skill of 8. 5, 13. Oh, 11, 21. Oh, where our pack comes at us. We slice at him and carve a crimson crescent across his furry chest. But he attacks again. And he gets 8, so 16. What do we get? We get 17. We get 1 above. He comes at us. And once again, we slice. This time across his abs. So his stamina goes down to 7 and then to 5. I'm not going to push my luck because I think I'm doing okay with this guy. We're going to save our luck for something else. Wait, who am I rolling for? I'm rolling for the werepacker, right? Yes, I am. Okay, so 15 for the werepacker. And 15 for me. It's a miss. I swipe my sword. The werepacker dodges it. Swipes his claws at me. I dodge at the last minute. We face each other down. The werepacker strikes again. 17. 20. I parry and I slice up. Slicing at its neck. Enough to draw blood, but not enough to choke the creature. Or to seep the life from it. Where is it? There we are. He's down to 3. I need 2 more hits. The werepacker. Ooh, 11. Not too good for the werepacker. And 17 for me. He leaps at me, swiping his claw. His clawed right paw. Shing, the sword goes up. Ah, the hand goes flying. Red blood goes spurting into the moonlit sky. He's missing 1 arm, but he brandishes his claws on the other paw and charges at me for 1 last Hail Mary attack. And he gets 18. We get 14. He strikes. He's missing 1 hand, but his other hand tears across my torso. And I lose stamina. I'm down to 14 stamina. With 0 provisions. Because we lost them all again. Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, we literally have no provisions. That sucks. And we don't have any potions that can help. Okay. Okay. Fueled with bloodlust, he strikes again, this time aiming for my eyes. 8, 16. 18. It's not enough. He aims for my eyes, but I dodge and shove my sword upwards. This time it doesn't graze the neck, but sinks deep into his muscular, furry neck, protruding out the back in an explosion of crimson. The wolf gurgles and shudders as I withdraw the sword slowly, flops to the ground, twitches a few times, and then lays still. Turn to 388. We have slain the werewolf. We have become it's a shady wolfsbane. Wait, hold on. It's a shady strong fishbane, wolfbane. He's the bane of fishes and wolves. Turn to 388. There we go. I'm spicing up the battle scenes a bit more. There we go. 388. Flawless victory. Well, not flawless because he got me. I'm just checking the chat. The werepacker has been slain. Need music. I do need music in the background. You're right. I need some royalty-free fantasy music. I mean, I could do that. I could get royalty-free fantasy music up. I can do that. Yeah, actually, let's do that right now. Desktop audio, I'll turn it down a bit so it's not too loud. There we go. How does that sound? I'm going to listen to it on my phone in terms of... How is that, everyone? Let me know. And thank you for the super chat from Coleshot, who says, Sir Shady the Beast Slayer killed 2 buffed boss monsters already. He may be dumb, but he can fight. This is from your slave who hands you the battle script. Sir Shady is not dumb, Coleshot. Sir Chad was dumb. Sir Shady, you can't hear the music. Oh right, yeah, okay. I need to unmute it. There we go. There's no music. Oh no. Oh, I'm hearing it now. I think there's a slight delay with the chat. I'll turn it down to -8. There it is. I've turned it down to -8, so it's not too overwhelming. Let me know if it's too loud and my voice isn't coming through. Yeah, Boomer Haven strikes again. The youngest boomer alive, me. Hello, Key. What's a werepacker? That's a werepacker, my friend, and we just slew it. I mean, the book said werewolf, but I accidentally drew a werepacker, so we had to stick with it. There we are. Okay, awesome. This is more tavern music than fighting music, but maybe I can switch between them. Okay, good. Yeah, we're building up a production. It's sometimes it's awkward, it's halting, but we're doing something fun here. Okay, let's move on to 388. If the werewolf wounded you during combat, turn to 155. Ah, well, it did wound us during combat. It got us once. It did get us once. Oh no. You settle down to sleep again, but you start to shake and tremble. Sweat pours from your body, although you feel very cold. Do you possess any belladonna? Do we have belladonna? I don't think we do. No. 259. You feel a burning sensation inside your body as you sink into a raging fever. You may be about to change into a werewolf yourself, lose 3 stamina points, and test your luck if you're still alive. Oh my god, okay, well... God, no! So Shady's turning into a werewolf. 3 stamina shots. Test your luck if you're alive. Okay, our luck is maxed out at 8, so we need less than 8. 6, good, we passed luck, If the number is equal or less than your luck score, the fever dies down. If it's greater than your luck score, the fever continues to... Okay. Okay, I think, because of our luck, we haven't just turned into a werewolf. The effects of the fever finally wear off and you gratefully fall asleep again. In the morning, you collect your belongings and head north along the path to the hills. 198. I think we just survived. There'll be no fairy transformation nonsense in this stream. At least, not right now. Yeah, okay, I'll turn the music down just a little bit more. I'll turn it down to -10. I want it just pleasant background music. Pleasant vibes. How does it sound on my phone? Okay, I think I'll turn it down even more to -13. Okay, but that's what I'm going to do from now on. Music in the background, no film. Okay, 198. I mean, it did say further along the paragraph, I didn't read it out loud, but it said, if you fail the luck test, then brown hair sprouts, and you lose on your arms, and you lose more stamina, then you have to turn to a certain page. So I think we just about survived becoming a werewolf. So, the ground is quite steep as the path wends its way into the hills. We are moving. We are moving up. Into the hills. Oh, why did I do that? Moving into the hills. By the time you reach the top, the sun is quite hot. All around in the distance you see the dark green circle of darkwood forest. Mist still hangs in the tall grasses behind you, but ahead you see a valley floor bathed in sunlight. All is quiet. As you start down the far side of the hill, you see a junction in the path. You may either continue north down the hill or head east along the new branch. So north or east? We can go north or east. East may lead us to this place, or maybe it won't, we don't know. So, time, it's been a while since we've had a vote, hasn't it? Time for another vote. North or east, it's up to you. The poll is out now. Go and vote. Shady, so Shady the Lucky, you're right. Cool. Okay, everyone's saying the music is well mixed. So -13 desktop audio and OBS for some nice background music. Gets the vibes going. And while you're voting, maybe I should prepare. How we doing? Where are we? Nope, come on. There we go. Oh, north and east is 50-50. 14 votes in. People don't know where to go. Oh, east... Oh. Someone voted, then unvoted. Okay, 14 votes 1 minute ago. 50-50. The next vote is going to decide it. It's going to cinch it. East or west? Sorry, east or north? Oh, the poll has ended. 15 votes are in. People have voted to go north. And so north we must go. North down the hill. 2, 7, 8. The path runs through a narrow gorge between two hills. You feel vulnerable and draw your sword, expecting to be ambushed at any moment. Unfortunately, because you're concentrating on watching the sides of the gorge, you do not see a small patch of leaves and branches on the path ahead. Your foot goes right through the thin covering of a bear trap, and you plunge 4 meters to the bottom of a rocky pit. To add to your misfortune, a wooden stake with a sharp tip points out in the center of the pit. Test your luck. Oh boy, okay. Time to test our luck again. We've fallen into a spiked bear trap. Amory Launch vibes right now. At least we're not naked. Luck actually needs to go down to 7 because we've already tested it, and now it's going down to 6. Oh, no, wait, no. Now at 7, we're testing it again. 7 or below, 7 or below, 5. Good, 7 or below. But now it goes down to 6. So we passed our luck test, and we avoid landing on the wooden stake, but we fall heavily to the floor, and we lose 2 stamina points. Yikes. Three, 1, 9. Do we possess boots of leaping? Do we have the boots of leaping? We don't. We don't have the boots of leaping. We have lots of stuff. We don't have the boots of leaping. Okay. Down to 14. We always have the things we don't need for the current playthrough we're on. The pit is circular with smooth sides, and you're too weak from your fall to climb out. You call for help. Help, help, but nobody comes to your aid. You sit down and ponder your fate. About half an hour later, you hear a noise overhead. You look up to see the bearded face of a stocky man wearing a fur hat. He looks annoyed. He's a fur trapper, and you've ruined his trap. He shouts down to you that if you expect him to throw a rope down to rescue you, it's going to cost you 3 gold pieces. Failing that, he will take any magical item you care to give him from your backpack. Okay. So we have no choice but to pay this. We do have coin. Cool. We have coins, but we need to spend 3, so we go down to 9 coins, which isn't too bad actually. Better than spending a magical item. So we throw up 3 coins and glare at the unfriendly fur trapper. But he throws a rope down, you climb out the pit, you set off north, down the gorge. Damn, there was no attempt, there was no possibility of escaping that, we just walked right into that. So we've gone north, and there was a trap. Nope, stop. There was a pit. A deep, dark pit. And an angry trapper man. For some reason, the quality of the pictures varies very much on all of these. Everyone is also brown and green. Brown, green, and black are the only colours allowed here, apparently. Okay, we continue north. What shall we find? Oh, Jesus. That's 255. We're in a pretty sorry. We're all battered. We're bruised from fishes and werewolves and falling into pits. Don't know if we're making it out of this alive, fellas. We haven't got any provisions. Our provisions got stolen by the witch, remember? Where we had the nose filters to save us from the witch's potion. But then the witch's, like, assistant just threw a chair at us and fucking knocked us out. Okay. And we don't have any, yeah. Well. 255. Continuing down the gorge, you see the handle of a sword sticking out of a large rock by the side of the path. You can try and pull the sword free from the rock, or continue walking down the gorge. Interesting. So, there's a rock with a sword supposedly sticking out of it. So, are we going to pull the rock out, or not? Let's get a poll going. Pull the sword, not the rock. I wrote pull the rock, you know what I mean. Pull the sword, keep going. Voting now. Pull the sword free from the rock, continue down the gorge. It is in your hands. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, we always lose our provisions. Hello, Varen. Catch you up. Assuming you've watched the previous Forest of Doom streams. Basically, we moved on from Quinn, the arm wrestler. We fought a fishman. We fought a werewolf. We nearly turned into a werewolf, but we didn't. We fell into a bear trap, and we're barely alive. We've got no provisions, but we're making our way onwards. Yeah, we beat a fishman and a werepacker. That's a good point, Minnie. Why didn't we just eat the fishman's carcass? Why didn't we just like slice him up a bit, skin him, cook him, put him in a stew? Love a bit of salmon. 100% say pull the sword. This is, yeah. Whenever there's any form of drip involved, it's 100% voting one way. Always. Okay. Damn. Okay. Looks like we're pulling the sword. You are all to blame if I die. The blood is on all of your hands if this fucks me up. No one is innocent. 182. Even if you didn't vote, you're still guilty. You take hold of the sword and place your foot against the rock. Roll 2 dice. Should be 2 die, but actually it should be 2 die, not 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your current skill score, the sword slowly slides out of the rock. If the number rolled is greater than your current skill score, the sword will not move. Okay, so this is a skill check. So my skill is 9. It's not 10 because of the helmet, that's just +1 attack. So we need equal or less than 9, which is pretty good odds. And we did it. Cool. And doing a skill check doesn't mean our skill lowers. That's only for luck. So that means we successfully pulled the sword out of the rock. We are skilled enough. Sir Shady is a pretty skilled warrior, and he's learned a lot. Shing. The sword is magnificent, and was obviously made by a master craftsman. It feels powerful in your hand. Add 2 points to your current skill score for your enchanted sword. Ooh. Cutting your new weapon through the air, you set off north. Okay. Does that mean 2 points to my current skill score? Does that mean if I've lost skill, I can add it? Can I go past my initial skill score? Let me see. The higher the better. Occasionally, a page may give you instructions to increase or decrease your skill score. A magic weapon may increase your skill, but remember only one weapon can be used at a time. Your skill score can never exceed its initial value unless specifically instructed. So the issue is that didn't specifically say I could go beyond my initial skill, which you think it would do because it's like a magic weapon. It's a magic item, but it doesn't say go. It doesn't say go beyond initial. It says, I'm trying to work this out. Add 2 points to your current skill score. It doesn't specifically say increase your initial skill score. It just says add to your current, because you can lose skill if you like fuck up in certain ways. I don't know, because it would feel bullshit to just add 2 to my skill when that's not allowed. But also, what's the point in giving you a sword that gets you +2 skill if a magic sword, if like that doesn't affect? Maybe I can look it up. For us to do magic sword. Initial skill. Okay, it looks like they can only replace lost skill. Cole Shots, thanks for the super chat. Cole Shot, who says it says add 2 points to what we have, which is 9. Yeah, but it doesn't explicitly state to go over the initial skill, and you can't, usually when you get luck or stamina or skill, you can't go beyond what your initial roll was. Okay, I'm gonna have to add the 2 points and stop complaining. Wait, why am I sitting here arguing whether I should or not? I'm gonna put it to a vote. Do I add 2 points to my skill, or do I leave skill as is? I'm gonna let you guys vote. I do sometimes get unnecessarily anal about the rules when it's literally just a game. It's just a game book. I'm gonna, yeah. But luckily I've got background music, which means while I'm stressing over the rules, you have something nice to listen to. Glad you guys like the music. Yeah, the Valyrian steel sword. Yeah, I piss people. I've been pissing you guys off by debating whether I should. You're just like, add the 2 points and get on with it. Goddamn. Okay, 100% say add 2 to skill. We're gonna do it. We're moving on. Apologies for taking so long. I kind of got lost in my own head there. I got a bit distracted. It's one of those things where like I forgot I was streaming. I was just kind of like being like, Okay, there we go. We now have 11 skill plus 1, so during attack we have 12, which is the highest, which is actually really good. So we could make it to the end. The only downside being we don't have either ends of the Warhammer, but we'll find it. Sir Shad will be the man. Sir Shad? Sir Slim. I was thinking of Sir Shady and then 334. Between the hills you see the flat green valley floor stretching out, and beyond the sinister wall of trees, Darkwood Forest. On the other side of the trees lies Stonebridge, your journey's end. Arriving on the valley floor, the path ends at a junction. We can turn west or east. Okay. So we keep going up here. We keep going north. Oh, no. This map is so cursed in every way. And then we can go west or east. West or east. West could take us to a place we've never been before. East could take us to, again, somewhere we haven't been before, or maybe one of these places. Okay, the poll is coming out. West or east. Vote. We're marching on with our Valyrian steel sword. Our health is getting lower, but we're powering through it. I don't have my headphones in, so on my PC, so I don't actually know what the music sounds like. Okay. West is winning, because West is a whole area that we don't even know. East could be this, we don't know what West is. 80% say West with 15 votes, that's looking pretty strong. We're going to end it there, and we're going to go on to... Where was it? Where am I? There we go, 113. Okay. One, 3. Yeah, the path makes a sudden turn to the right and heads north across the valley floor. Interesting. It heads north. To the left of the path, you see a large pond with a small wooden hut with a thatched roof by its edge. We can... So here's the hut. We can investigate the hut. Oh, investigate the hut, or ignore the hut and continue walking north. We don't have the best experiences with huts. Investigate the hut, or keep walking north. What should we do? You're right, Key, it could be a witch, it could be an evil chair. Shout out to Chair of Life Draining. Drained a few years away from my life after reading that. say investigate the hut, so that's 11 votes. Yeah, that's not... Ooh. It looks like someone's jumped in and voted north. They're like, no, fuck the hut, keep going, keep going. I respect it. It's not cowardice, it's caution. Any more votes? Yeah, no, it's not going to change. Anyway, so... What sort of... Morangatang says, what sort of adventurer would we be if we didn't pester innocent people minding their own business in their house? Exactly. Exactly. That's 3, 2, 4. Rest in peace to Chad. I forgot he got stabbed to death by fucking gremlins, like, on his hands and knees. What a depressing way to go. You walk around to the front of the hut, and you see a large blue vase standing in on a small porch. There is nobody about. You open the door of the hut, but there's nobody inside. The hut is also devoid of any furniture or objects. You walk outside again and inspect the blue vase. You look inside, but despite the sunlight, you are unable to see beyond the rim. The vase is filled with an eerie blackness. You shake it and hear a rattling sound. Do we drop the vase on the ground, put our hand inside the vase, or ignore the vase and return to the path and head north? The poll is... I'm writing it up now. The poll is out. Are we dropping the vase on the floor, presumably to shatter it and see what's inside? Are we penetrating the vase with our hands to pluck out whatever might be inside it? Or are we ignoring the vase and just heading north? The phrase sus huts is just inherently funny. Maybe the chair of the witch's boy toy it's the chair of life training. The witch's boy toy. What, the hunchback that was serving her. Lovely. Ooh. Dropping the vase versus penetrating the vase. It's jumping around. Oh, it's 50-50. 14 votes, 50-50. Drop the vase, penetrate the vase. We need a break. We need a tie break. Oh, 15 votes. Penetrate the vase has... We're going to have to do it. Are we going to stick our hand in the vase? 53%. How many of you voted it just because I used the word penetrate? If I'd said put hand in, you wouldn't have done it, would you? Okay, 15 votes in. End the poll now. We are putting our hand inside the vase. We're not dropping it on the floor. We're putting our hand in. What if it's a genie? And like if we dropped it, the genie comes out, but because we put a hand in it, we're just like annoying him. As your hand descends into the inky blackness of the vase, it is gripped by an intense pain. Oh no. First it feels as if it's been crushed, and then it feels as if it's on fire. If you wish to pull your hand out of the vase, you can, or you can feel around and find out what's inside it. The poll is out. Are we pulling our burning, pained hand out, or are we continuing to feel to see what's there? It could be that we're going to lose our hand. It could kill us. Or maybe it's an illusion. Maybe the pain isn't real. It's like at the beginning of June where Paul puts his hand in a box. It's a trick. Influential word choices. Yeah. There's one poll where I threw in an emoji on one option and that one won by landslide, and I was like, it's just because I put an emoji in it. The Gom Jabbar, that's it. I'm listening to the audiobook of June, and like I'm really struggling with it. I got through the first part and I kind of enjoyed it. I started reading it and I couldn't get into it, so I listened to the audiobook and I listened to part 1 and I got into it, and I'm listening to part 2 and I'm just not focusing. Like I just can't get into it. I don't have a drive to go back to it. I need to... I'm trying though, because I want to experience all everything that comes with June, like the fan base and the movies and something. Fear is the mind killer indeed. 87% say feel around. We're not going to withdraw our hand. Let's see if Ian Livingstone is ripping off Frank Herbert. Where are we? Oh wait. 3-4-1. The pain in your hand becomes almost unbearable, but you still retain feeling in it. At the bottom of the vase, your hand comes into contact with several objects. You grasp them and pull your hand quickly out of the vase. You're surprised to see no mark or sign of injury on your hand. Haha. You examine your treasure and find 5 gold pieces, a dragon's tooth, and a glass vial containing a potion of strength which will restore 5 stamina points whenever you decide to drink it. Add 1 luck point and return to the path to head north. Woo! That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Okay, so let's add that. 5 gold pieces. No, stop. Oh, this photopea is fucking infuriating. It genuinely... Oh. 14 coins. A dragon's tooth. Curious. Potion of strength, which is plus 5 stamina whenever we drink it. And 1 luck point. Good job, fellas, good job. We just got Juned. Audiobook June sounds like an awful idea. I needed to read most passages at least twice. I mean, the one on Audible is like sound effects, music, voice actors, so it's really cool and atmospheric. Like, some of the chapters are like that, some of them aren't, but... usually I'm a reading guy, not a listening guy, but it helped me get into June, but now I'm just kind of... I'm like... I need to just, like, get back in, you know? Okay, so we need to drink the Potion of Strength now, right? I think... Yeah. There we are. We drink the Potion of Strength. And we feel stronger. We've gone up back up to 14 stamina. Well done, fellas. You've chosen well. We've got a Valyrian steel sword, and we've got some of our health back from the vase, from the June vase. Wait, no. 149. We are continuing north. Okay. I think it's worth drawing a vase here. Or a vase, as some would say. B. No. What is this? What am I doing? There we go. Just draw. Be normal. Draw a vase. There we go. I don't know what that is. And within it, there's a dragon's tooth. There's a gold coin. And there's a potion of healing. Potion of healing I associate with red, I think because of Skyrim. Dragon's tooth can be a kind of yellowy green. Bleh. And then gold coin. A nice gold colour. And the vases are blue. Vase is blue. There we go. And we're gonna keep going north. 149. As you walk across the valley, you see the dark green wall of Darkwood Forest looming up before you. The path leads directly into thick undergrowth, and soon you're walking between 2 dark trees and thorny bushes. It is dark and quiet. Have I said dark yet? The path forks. You can walk east or continue north. So now we're officially in Darkwood Forest, which is the darkest part. East or north? So east, of course, will go this way. North will be here. East could lead us to one of these places we've explored before. North could be brand new. North could get us to the end, even though we don't have the Warhammer. Who knows? So. Yeah. Wait. 149. Ah, yeah. So east or north, yes. Just double checking that. East or north, time to vote. And thank you again for the super chat. Another super chat from Coleshot who says, we should name our sword. I suggest Silver Claw. Well, because you sent in a super chat, of course, I'm going to name the sword. The sword is... I haven't actually added it. I'm going to add it here. So, Silver Claw. Our own Valyrian steel sword. Silver Claw. That's actually a great name for a Valyrian sword. Yeah, Callum said, June is a kind of protocol of Ice and Fire. As much as I enjoyed it, it can be hard to focus on. You need to be in the right state of mind. That's how I found it. I was like, is it just me? Like, why am I not connecting with it? And some days I do. So I think it is just kind of a state of mind. You know, like, I've listened to the same chapters, like, twice. The first time I listened to it, and then I realised I hadn't, like, absorbed anything. So I listened to it again, fast-forwarded, while I went on a walk, so I can, like, refresh. And I also, my mind blanked that time. I'm genuinely, it's, like, going to be the third time listening to those chapters just to, like, work out what happened in them. His writing style is very... There's something about it. It's hard to get into, but it's not, like, particularly... It's not like purple prose. It's not flowery or anything. It's just... Maybe I am just a big dumb. Oh, 14 votes in. 50-50 East and North. We need the tie break. One of the viewers who haven't voted. We have 50-50. The final vote will decide it. And there we go. North. Unless anyone else jumps in. Looks like we're going north. Going once. Going twice. Scrap. There we go. Alright. We are going north. And how do we do that? 306. Amidst the trees to the left of the path, you see a small stone covered with ivy and moss. Oh, sorry, a small stone building covered with ivy and moss. We can examine the building or continue north. I think I know where we're going with this, but let's do it. Let's do a poll anyway. Examine the stony building or keep going north. And I can draw... The map is fucked in every way. Like, everything's just getting smaller and smaller because I can... There's a stony... This represents the stony building, alright? Don't judge me. Oh god, what the... There we go. Oh damn. April said when they first started watching Game of Thrones, they were just out of hospital and doped up. They broke their back. The show was playing in the bedroom, in and out of a drug state. You must have been tripping when Bran fell off the tower and broke his back. You must have been like, yo, that's me. Holy shit. Start having like vague memories of blonde siblings doing things they shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, Callum, we could have a big chat about the lack of cultural deviation within the Seven Kingdoms. Yep, okay, looks like you're right, Sergey. Everyone's 100% voting for the stone building. Let's go. Let's examine the building. The building measures only 3 meters by 3 meters and has no windows. The door is made out of stone and looks very solid. There's no handle and there does not appear that there's any other way to enter the building. Then you notice a tiny keyhole in the stone door. Do we possess a silver key? I don't believe we do, no. We don't have a silver key, do we? Nah. 379. We can either try to charge the door down or return to the path and head north. Another poll is coming. Go and vote. What are we gonna do? What's the plan? Yeah, when all of you are talking about language in the chat about how everyone basically speaks the same language in Westeros, not enough cultural deviation. When I do my fantasy saga, I generally want it to be like kingdoms bordering each other, they have different languages at least. You know, dialects, definitely. Accents, yeah, but like full-blown languages, yeah. Okay, 88%, 83% say charge the door down with 18 votes. People really wanted to vote on that one, didn't they? We're not going north. Some of you wanted to, but not enough. We're going to charge the door down, okay. Are we going to lose all our stamina that we built up from the potion? You step back and then charge at the door. Roll 2 dice. We're testing our luck. Oh no, wait. If the dice rolled is equal to or less than both your luck and your skill, the door flies open. Okay. So our luck is 7, our skill is 11, so it needs to be less than 11. Oh. Oh wait, no, I meant less than 7. Fuck. Okay, so it's less than skill, but it's more than luck. Does that affect things? If it's greater than either your luck or skill, you bounce off the door and rub your bruised shoulder. Yeah, we didn't pass the skill or the luck, so we return north. That's a shame. We didn't have the key. Maybe next time we can see what that key is. We have to keep going. The path presses on northward through the dense trees. Then it makes a sudden turn to the right and heads east. The path is so overgrown in places that you have to use your sword to cut through it. Shing, shing. Your walk east is long and tiring. At last you reach a junction in the path. Looking at Big Leg's map, you decide to head north again in the direction of Stonebridge and ignore the narrow path continuing east. So, where are we exactly? We're up here. We're somewhere up here, and there's a path going east that we're ignoring, and we're going north towards Stonebridge. We may be nearing the end. We might be nearing the end of this story. The path opens out into a small clearing. To your right, you see a pile of branches, grass, and pieces of rag, the lair of some creature. Amongst the debris and old bones scattered about you, you catch sight of something glittering. You can look more closely or hurry north along the path. Shall we look at the glittering thing in the small clearing, or just... So there's a clearing. We can keep going north, or we can look at the glittering... hold on. The glittering shiny thing. Okay, time to vote. Okay. 92% are saying inspect the glittering thing. You're right, maybe I shouldn't bother with the poll. It's literally a shiny thing. So Shady's like, ooh. What's this? So Chad I wouldn't have even done a poll for Chad. So Chad would have just been on it like that, like boom. I'm curious, who did vote? Let me know in the chat, who voted not to inspect the shiny thing? I'm not saying it's the wrong option. That could save our life, I don't know. Wait, I think I typed in the wrong thing. Okay, so yeah, we're going to check the glittering thing in the opening. So you walk over to investigate the lair where the glittering thing is. You're suddenly aware of a dark shadow being cast all about you. You hear a loud roar above you, and you see a dragon-like creature with 2 legs and green scaly skin flying down to its lair. Oh, god damn it. A bolt of fire shoots from its mouth towards you. Test your luck. If you're lucky, the firebolt misses you. If you're unlucky, it slams into your back. Okay. This is a proper test our luck, which means we have to subtract. 5, good. That's good. That's very good. But we now have to subtract our luck. We've done alright with luck so far. So the firebolt has missed us. We're in a wyvern's lair, a dragon's lair. The creature landing in front of you is a wyvern. It looks at you and opens its huge mouth to let out another burning roar. It's about 10 meters long and its thick scales look hard to penetrate with your sword. Do you possess a flute? Do we have a flute? We don't have a flute, do we? No. We have a dragon's tooth. I don't know if that's relevant. We don't have a flute, so that's 167. The wyvern's long tail swishes from side to side and smoke curls up from its nostrils. You draw your sword and prepare to fight this fearsome monster. We're fighting a wyvern. Okay. Looks like it's time to transition. We got a new type of music now. Let me know if this music is too loud or too quiet or whatever. Let's go. Right, so wyvern is skill 10, stamina 10, so stamina 11. But our skill is 12, so we have the advantage. Oh, insufferable. So insufferable, folks. Okay. Skill 10, stamina 11. Wyvern. There we go. Right, let's begin the fight, shall we? It's a bit loud, is it? Let me turn it down. How's that? Is that better? How's the art now? Awesome. Better? Okay, good. Did I say how's the art now? I mean, how's the music? Okay, well obviously we need to draw... You know what? I'm just... Fuck this. The wyvern can be here. Why is he a duck? Oh, never mind. What the fuck? Okay, tail. Why? Oh, it's a duck. I've drawn a giant duck. Oh, screw it. I'm running out of energy. Let's just accept what we have. Okay. So the wyvern goes first. And that's a 4. That's 14 for the wyvern. We've got 8. And we have 12. Our minimum is 12. Oh, okay. We have a good advantage. After the Valyrian steel sword bullshit. Stop, or I'm gonna fucking... Oh, okay. 9, let's go again. We slice at the wyvern. 4, the wyvern gets 14. We get 17. We cut deep into the wyvern's scaled flesh once again. Oh, the wyvern gets 22. Okay. Oh, but we get... What's our skill again? 12. Oh, we get 23. We get 23. Oh my god. So that was like... The wyvern like breathes fire, slices. It almost gets me, but the last minute I dodge and I slash up and I get him. Oh, intense. The wyvern gets 11, which of course is 21. Ooh, we get 4. Not good enough. The wyvern gets us. Our stamina goes down to 12, unfortunately. But all is not lost. 6, the one gets 16. We get 20. The wyvern goes down to 5. We're fighting a giant fire-breathing duck here. People were debating Tolkien and C.S. Lewis in the chat. That's fun. Right, so the wyvern gets 8. That's 18. We get... We've got to harm the wyvern 2 more times to get through this. This is... If it weren't for this sword, we might not be doing so hot, but we're doing okay. The wyvern gets 20. We get 20. We miss. The wyvern gets 13. We get 22. We slice at the wyvern's wings. Hot blood comes gushing out. The wyvern collapses to the ground. It only has one wing. It's screaming furiously. And it hobbles towards us, snapping its beak. Fire building in its throat. This could be the last go. He gets 17. Oh, we get 19, which means the wyvern has been slain. We slide under the wyvern's neck as it snaps out at us. Silverclaw goes flying above us as we slice down. We're kind of like sliding and slicing in the air. And we sever the long gangly neck of this wyvern, and its head goes flying in a crimson spiral. The wyvern has been slain. 305. You walk around the motionless wyvern and start to rummage through its lair and surrounding debris. You find a gauntlet made of plate iron, a throwing knife, 10 gold pieces, and a gold ring. Okay, so you put the knife and the gold pieces in your backpack. So we've got 24 gold coins. That's pretty cool. I don't even think we need that. A gold ring, let's just add that. Oh, that's looking nice. Gold ring. Oh, no, we can't add the gold ring yet. That has to be something else. Okay. Gold pieces and the knife in the backpack. So we have a... Let's put that up with the weapons, actually. So Silverclaw, the sword, and then a throwing knife. Okay, there's a new poll. So we can either try on the gauntlet, which is a plate iron gauntlet. Try on the gold ring, or leave the items and go north. Try on the gauntlet, the steel plate, the plate iron gauntlet. Try on the gold ring, or leave these items and just head north along the path. Keep going north. Honestly, I feel like I'm just giving up on the map. There we go, north. We're just... North, we're going north. There's north. Why not? I think we can fade out the music. Bring back the tavern music. Be more chill now. Okay, 62% are saying try on the gauntlet. 38 are saying try on the gold ring. That's a good question, Orangutan. Have we ever defeated a big boss and been given the choice of 2 items to either try on or leave? Alright, 16 votes for trying the gauntlet, 62%. Don't think we have a choice, let's do it. $374. You slip the gauntlet onto your hand and take hold of your sword. Slicing the air with it, you feel more than usually skilled with your weapon. You now possess a gauntlet of, wait for it, it's called a gauntlet of weapon skill. Brilliant. Which will allow you to add 1 point to all future dice rolls when computing your own attack strength during combat, so long as you wear it. Oh. Fella, we are becoming OP. So our starting attack strength is 13. Holy shit. That's pretty good. And of course I will mention the Gauntlet of Weapon Skill, the most creatively named thing of all time. Now we can either try on the gold ring or ignore the gold ring and head north. Try on the gold ring and ignore the ring and head north. So we had a gauntlet that was really good for us. What are the odds that the gold ring is also going to be good for us? Maybe it's going to be really good. Maybe it's going to fuck us up. Maybe it'll be neutral. Who knows? Yeah, whenever there's a vote about drip. Oh, but it's not unanimous. 21% are saying ignore the ring. People are getting tired of me being fucked up by these items on the side. But drip will always win, it looks like. If the gauntlet is good, and the ring's gotta be cursed, right? 15 votes, 73% saying try on the gold ring. Looks like we're gonna have to end it there. That's 133. Slipping the ring on your middle finger, you are suddenly gripped by an agonizing pain. Eventually the pain subsides, but you're unable to take off the ring. You are wearing a cursed ring of slowness, which will force you to subtract 2 points from all future dice rolls when computing your own attack strength during combat. I'm done. Nah, I didn't leave. God damn it, guys. Okay. Subtract 2 points from all during attacks. Okay. Okay, so that means the +1 we get from the gauntlet goes. Oh shit. Hold on. There we go. The +1 we get from the gauntlet goes, and the +1 we get from the helmet goes. So our base skill is now 11 because of the sword. It was 9, now it's 11. 11 base skill is still really good, but we went from 13 to 11. Okay. Let me make a note of that, shall we? You scumbags. Look what you've done. Okay, there's not... I'm just going to go up here because there's too much shit here. So So next to the wyvern we can have a gauntlet, which is good. Gauntlet equals good. But we also have a gold ring. I can do better. I can do better than that. A gold ring. The hula hoop of death. Which of course is a big fat cross. Right, let's go. Walk north again, 360. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? You've seen where your curiosity has led you? It's easy for you, isn't it, to just vote in a poll and anything happens. What about Sir Shady? He's the one who has to suffer. What the hell am I doing? Oh. My arm was on the control thing. I was trying to... Control button. I was trying to zoom up and down. I was trying to scroll up and down. It was zooming like... Walking along the narrow path, you suddenly hear the sharp crack of a twig breaking and the whispering of low voices. You draw your sword and you wait anxiously with your back to a large oak tree. Then from behind the tree opposite you steps 4 men and a woman dressed in green tunics. Each looks menacing as they stand with swords and axes in their hands. The young woman steps forward and tells you that you're trespassing on their territory and you must pay a levy of 5 objects from your backpack or face the consequences. Shall we give them 5 objects from our backpack, or do we spit on the ground and fight them? There are 5 fighters in front of us. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 4 men and a woman. Okay, there are 5 fighters in front of us. No, I'm just kidding. So we can either give 5 of our items, and we do have a lot of items, and some of them are literally redundant. Actually, no, they're not redundant. If we remove gauntlet, then that goes down even more. So some of them we might not need anymore. Or maybe we should face the fighters. The warrior woman, the warrior men. Spit and fight. So give 5 items or spit and fight. If you really want to take on 5 whole soldiers at once. Or you can give away all the junk we have. What's the plan? A bunch of magpies in the chat, just anytime there's a shiny object. Oh, spit and fight is winning by quite a bit, but oh no, give 5 items is actually gaining a bit of momentum. Is it enough momentum? 12 votes. Jump in and vote in the poll. Give them 5 bits of junk or spit on the ground and put our middle finger up and show off our cursed ring. We're high off of killing a dragon, so we're just like... Ah! I feel like surely I'm not actually going to be made to fight 5 people. There has to be something that interjects, right? 57% say spit and fight. 14 votes are in. Is anything going to change that? Probably not. 16 votes are in. Oh, 50-50. Oh, I didn't see this coming. If I'd ended this earlier, it would have been... We're fighting. 50-50. 16 votes are in. 50% say that we give over 5 items. 50% say we spit on the ground and fight them. I need a tie-break. Apparently there are 18 viewers. One of those viewers is me on my other phone, and I'm not allowed to vote. So we need... Oh! 17 votes are in. Spit and fight wins. And the other vote is me, and I'm not allowed to vote. That was split. Literally one person changed the scales. One person. Are we ready for some combat? Let's do it. Oh, okay. The bandit woman steps forward with her sword raised. Oh, yeah, so we spit on the ground. So Shad puts his middle gold ring up like, fuck you. The bandit woman steps forward with her sword raised, shouting, "Death to the intruder." She is their leader, and you must fight her first. And once you defeat her, you have to fight 4 bandits. Okay. The music's come back, boys. Let's get going. So, the bandit leader, skill 8, stamina 6. Let me draw some bandits. So, I'll draw them in the corner, because there's... No, I can draw them up here, right? Yeah. So we'll start off with the bandit leader. There's the bandit leader. Those aren't the arms, of course. We're going to fight her. Let's see what... There we go. Skill 8, stamina 6. No match for us. No match. Unless we die. Give us a good font. Let's go spiky bandit font. Whoop. Whoops. There we go. Skill 8 and stamina 6. Maybe when I do these in the future, I should have a separate document open for drawing specifically the creatures, and I just do like a smaller version in here so the map doesn't get filled up. Let's do it. Are we ready? So, she got a 7. That's 15. What's ours again? Ours is just 11, base 11, okay. Which is still good. 16. It's a draw. 8 again, 16. We get a 9. Good. We cut at her torso. She spits at us. Let's roll again. 9. Ooh, 7. Hold on, what is that? I keep forgetting what one is. So that's 18 for us, and then 17 for her. Ooh, just about. We parry her blow, and then we stab at her. We stab at her titty. Okay, next roll. She gets 12. Oh, that's rough. So that's 20. Okay. We get 10 though, which is 21. She's good, but we're just better than her. She goes one more time. We knock the sword out of her hand. We cut at her skinny neck, and her head goes flying into the air. We have beheaded the bandit leader, and her headless body crumples to the ground. But now, we must fight the other 4 bandits in pairs. Both members of a pair will have a separate attack on you in each attack round, but you must choose which of the 2 you'll fight. Okay. Wait, hold on. Both members of a pair will have a separate attack on you in each round, but you have to choose which one you'll fight. Attack your chosen bandit as in a normal battle. Against the other, you'll throw for your attack strength in a normal way, but you won't wound it. Both members of a... in pairs. Okay, so I think that means the first pair attacks me first, then the second pair attacks me. So, Bandit A skill 7, stamina. Skill 7, stamina 6. And then Bandit B. Bandit B is skill 6 and stamina 4. Skill 6 and stamina 4. Someone in the chat is called Jack Livingstone, who's saying, "It's amazing to see you playing my dad's game books. Huge fan of your work." Wait, are you serious? I can't tell if you're doing like a meme or not. Is this a joke? I guess there'd be no way to prove it either way, but like, are you Ian Livingstone's son? That'd be nuts. There's no way. There's no way. Bandit A, skill 7. Yes. There we go. Can any of the bandits decide to join us? Unfortunately not. But we fight them a pair at a time, I think. Bandit A, skill 7. Yeah, okay. So, let's go. Start off with Bandit A, skill 7, and he gets 8. Hold on a second. That's 15. If you're wondering why my maths is slow, if you're new to this stream, or this series, my maths is very bad. I have to use my fingers to count. It's very strange. Like, my English and stuff is really good quality. I have like a master's degree in history, but like maths, I'm terrible. I'm like, ugh, I can't do maths in my head. I think it's linked to the ADHD, I'm not sure. Okay, Jack. Sorry, I'm getting genuinely distracted by Jack in the chat. Are you really Ian Livingstone's son? That's amazing. Okay, I'll deal it like this. If you are, then that's really cool. And Ian Livingstone's awesome, and I love his books. I grew up on fighting fantasy, even though I take the piss out of Forest of Doom because it's kind of cheesy, but like, I love his work and everything. If you genuinely are watching my streams and so on, that's great. That's lots of fun. Yeah, that's cool. If you're not telling the truth, then that's just kind of a weird thing to do. So yeah, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you're telling the truth, because if so, that's pretty cool. Because I grew up in your dad's books and your dad's done great stuff. Isn't Ian Livingstone like a millionaire though because of Games Workshop? You must be loaded. Drop me a cheeky super chat. Drop me a little super chat, Jack. Give me a little bit. No, I'm joking. Yeah, dyscalculia. I don't know if I have dyscalculia. I haven't been tested for it. I might do though. It wouldn't surprise me. Like, literally, like basic maths in my head, my brain freezes. I have difficulty, but it would be absolutely bizarre to lie about it. Yeah, I don't. That's the thing. I don't know why anyone would lie about that. That's kind of sad. So I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. But there are people out there, Jack, who like say weird stuff. But genuinely, that's amazing. Yeah. Have you commented before? Because I'm sure Jack Livingstone seems like a familiar name. But anyway, I'm glad you're a fan of Fantasy Haven. I don't know whether you just watch these live streams, or whether you're interested in a Song of Ice and Fire and the animated videos I do, or just me playing some fighting fantasy. There'll definitely be more in the future. I'm doing Death Trap Dungeon with Quinn. We last did that like a month ago, so we need to get back on that. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know what to say. If you're legit and you want to, like, I don't know, reach out to me in chat, then my Twitter's in the description if you have Twitter, or if you want to send me an email. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, I got distracted. That's the closest I've been to being starstruck by the son of a man who built a nerdy shop and wrote some books. Oh, excuse me. Jack says, I'm a huge fan of your history videos, watch them all the time. Stumble, it's a delight to... That's... Okay, well, thank you for watching my videos. Yeah, I'm glad you like them. Yeah, what do you guys think? Is there an interview in the works? Fantasy Haven and Ian Livingstone? The Fighting Fantasy interview? That could be fun. Imagine his dad watches these streams and he's like, oh, this is cool. And he just hears me, like, insulting him the whole time. For being like, huh, fish man, that's not very creative. He's going to hit me with some lawsuits. He's going to take down my channel. He's like, how dare you? The Fishman's the greatest idea I ever had. Okay, yes, let me... Okay. I completely forgot what's going on. So Bandit A, sorry. Bandit A rolled... So Bandit A is 7 and rolled an 8. Which is 15. And I'm going to roll 10, which of course is 21. Boom. I get a hit on Bandit A. He goes down to 4. I'm very distracted right now. Okay, Bandit A gets 3, which is a skill of 10. I get an 8. Yes. Oh wait, no. Sorry, I did that wrong. Bandit B goes next. But I don't get to hit him. Okay, so he got a 6. I still won that one, but I don't damage Bandit B at all. So Bandit A again. That's a 5, which is 13. Sorry, it's 12. And then 6 for me, which is 17. Bandit A go down to 2. Bandit B strikes with a 6, which is 12. And I get a 5, which is 16. So I... deflect, shing, from Bandit B. Uh, 7. Bandit A gets 14. 2. 13. Oh, damn. Bandit A actually got me. Was that Bandit A or B? I'm lost. Bandit A got me though. Okay, that sucks. So back to Bandit 2 again. That's 9. That's 19. But, so I deflect that. Bandit A. Oh shit. 12. Okay, sure. That's 19. Oh, but that's 20. He nearly gets one in, but I stab my sword, I stab Silverclaw through the heart of Bandit A. And I have slain him. Now, I move on to Bandit B. Oh, thank you, those are very kind words, April May. I'm glad you enjoy my content. That's really cool. You seem like someone who'd be fun on the Discord. Bandit B. Okay, so now I can officially fight Bandit B. As in, I can not just deflect, but attack. So, 6 and 8, 14. Oh, yep. Cut him down to size. Are we going to kill him? 9. 6 and 9, 15. 19, boom. The second bandit runs up to us. We sidestep and slice across his belly. And his guts come flying out. Now we have the second pair of bandits coming up to us. Another bandit A and another bandit B. Actually, no. Bandit C and bandit D. Skill 7, stamina 6. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Skill 7, stamina 5. Skill 5, stamina 6. Skill 5, stamina 6. There are 2 more. Yes, we've killed the bandit lady, the warrior. We cut off her head. We've killed the other 2 bandits. Now the next pair is coming forward. Is my battle music still on? Is it still on? This is relaxed tavern music. Hold on. What happened to the... the fighting music ran out. We're going back to the fighting music. Okay. Are the bandits attractive? If so, may we save at least one to keep? One of them is a stud. One of them is hot in like a Timothy Chalamet way. The bandit lady had strangely square-looking boobs according to my drawing. Okay. Okay. So, bandit C, skill 7. So that's 16, 19, 8 for bandit D. So bandit D has 8, 13. We have 20, so we deflect bandit D. Bandit C goes. I need to talk a bit more. I need to let you know, but I've got too many dice rolling. So bandit C gets an 8. 15, that's it. And I get a 3, which is a rare instance in which I have in fact been cut down to size. Oh shit! I go down to 8 stamina. If it weren't for this magic sword, it wouldn't be going so well. 9 skill 9. Wait, no. Skill 9. Yeah, no. We're back to bandit C, I believe. Yeah, that's 16. And then we get 16 as well, so it's a miss. Bandit D gets 15. We get 19, so we deflect. Bandit C gets... Ooh, Bandit C's rolling good. Gets 16 again. Wait, no, not 16. Wait, what? Why? Wait, no. What was my previous roll? Why am I... Wait, have I been acting like Bandit C has a skill of 9 instead of a skill of 7? I'm confusing myself so much. Okay, I'm gonna do that roll again because I've lost track. Okay, so this is Bandit C. Gets a 9. Okay. No, I think he rolled a 9 and a 9. Yeah. So yeah, that is 16. Okay, that makes sense. And then 4 for me, which is 15. Oh no. My stamina goes down again. Oh shit, we could die to these bandits just because they're rolling so good. Bandit D, which is skill 5. 8, and that's... We don't even need to roll, but let's do it anyway. Yeah. We deflect. Bandit C goes again. Bandit C is somehow cutting me up. Oh, finally. A shit roll. Bandit C gets 3, and I automatically go down to stamina 2. Bandit D strikes, that's a 9, so that's a 14, and that's a 15 for me, so I deflect. Back to Bandit C. Bandit C gets 11, which is, yeah. So Bandit C, I drive my sword into his eye socket and it comes out the other end. Bandit C is dead. Finally, Bandit B. We can now fight Bandit D without just deflecting. We can probably attack him, and he has the lowest skill out of all of them. He gets 10. Automatically, I defeat that. Oh, whoops. He goes down to 4. He gets 6. That's 10. Again, automatically, I defeat that. Okay, he gets 13. And I take him out. The last bandit, surrounded by the corpses of his companions, charges at me one last time. But I roundhouse kick him in the face, and he falls back, and his head cracks against a rock, and he is slain. We have... Oh, I'm genuinely sweating. We have defeated the bandits. 3-1-1. That was very long and intense. Why is everyone talking about Henry Cavill? Even in a stream that isn't a Song of Ice and Fire, people still find a way to talk about Henry Cavill. Okay. So you search their clothes and pouches. It reveals nothing of interest apart from 2 gold pieces which we put in our backpack. So we now have 26 gold coins, and I'm not sure we're ever going to use them for anything, but there we go. We set off north again along the path and soon noticed the trees beginning to thin out on either side of the path. Eventually the path leads out the trees into a ploughed field. We have left Darkwood Forest. Turn to 204. The path leads through the field to a stone bridge. We made it, fellas. I think we've made it. So there's the stone bridge. There's the... this is our extremely normal path, which makes perfect sense. We've made it to the bridge. Beyond the bridge are the small cottages and wooden huts of the village. The sign on the bridge reads, Stone Bridge. You cross the bridge and see 2 old dwarves with long white beards standing by a cottage looking at you. Do you have the hammerhead and the handle with the letter G inscribed in them? If you do, turn to 400. If you don't, turn to 381. We don't have either. We know the location of one of them. You have failed in your quest to help the dwarves. Being unable to face Gillibrand, their king, you decide to head east and find a place to rest after your perilous adventure. Perhaps you may try again. Damn it, we failed. We failed. We're in Stonebridge, April. This is where we're meant to go with our Warhammer. You must walk around Darkwood. Perhaps you may try again. If you do, you must walk around Darkwood Forest back to Yaztromo's tower to purchase more of his magical items. So, this is a weird thing about this game. If you make it to the end, but you have not secured both sides of the Warhammer, you can technically walk around and start again, but it restarts the game, so every event you've come across happens anyway, but I guess the idea is that you're not gonna... Yeah. So, I'm gonna put it to a poll. We can either create a new character, or we can continue as Sir Shady Strong, the Fishbane, the Wolfsbane, the Wyvernsbane, and replay it, but try and go in a new direction. And some events might happen again, but we can just attribute it to weird magic stuff. So let's do a poll. Do we create a new character and let Slim Shady, Sir Slim Shady retire with his wealth, because he made a load of gold coins, he just didn't get the hammer? Or do we keep playing him? So okay, the poll is out. Can't we just time travel and go back a step or two? I mean, April, that's how I played the game as a kid. I did not play this properly. I think, like, Island of the Lizard King is the only one where I actually played the game properly. And maybe a couple others, but most of the time I just read it, and every time I died I went back and then went another path. But the issue with this is that we can't just go back a couple. The end of the quest will always lead to Stonebridge. We just need the 2 pieces of the hammer. And we know where one of them is. One of the pieces of the hammer is with the ogre here. But we don't know where the hammer head is. We haven't found that yet. But we know where it isn't, because we've been to all of these places. And we know it isn't here, because we've been there. Although there are places like the stone hut we didn't go into and so on, but... We 17 votes are in. What are we saying? 65% of people are saying keep playing as Shady. 35 are saying create a new character. Okay, 23 viewers. Does anyone else want to jump in and have their say? This might be the most important vote of all. We making a new character or continuing? Why don't we have Shady meet a new guy, give him the stuff and the quest, and then carry on with the new guy? Oh, that is a very good... That's an interesting idea. Okay, 17 votes. No one else is adding, so... I'm going to end the poll. Oh, wait. Someone else has voted to create a new character. Don't think it's enough to... Anyone else jumping in? Okay. Okay, now that we've voted to carry on as Shady and not create a character from scratch, I'm gonna present a poll which is Marangutang's idea. So Marangutang is saying in the chat that we should have the same stats and the same equipment, but play as a new character. So Shady has given up, but he gives everything he owns to a new person, and then that person continues the journey. We could do that. Just so that we have a new named character. It wouldn't really affect anything, because I don't think we... I guess, would we roll again for the stats, but keep all the equipment? Or do we just... The only difference would be, he would have a new name. He wouldn't be Shady. No, I think we should just keep it as Shady. Let me know in the chat. What do you think? What do you think? I will put it to a vote. So Shady continues, or Shady passes the torch to a new warrior who has the same equipment. So that way we have what we have, and then with the coin he's accumulated, we can buy more magical items. So the poll is out. Everyone vote. Ooh, we're jumping around. Okay, the options are bouncing around. People have made up their mind. Ooh, 50-50. So Shady continues. So Shady passes the torch. I think, yeah. If we vote on pass the torch, I'm then going to do one final poll, which is, do you want me to re-roll new stats or keep the stats the same? So he's just like the same kind of character. It's 56-44. Ooh. Okay, anyone else want to jump in and vote? 56% are saying that Shady continues. 44% are saying Shady passes the torch. Marangutang is saying we should re-roll the stats. Basically creating a new character, but with... I guess that's kind of what the vote is. The vote is Shady continuing, or do we keep the equipment but roll the stats again? So it's him giving it to a new person. Okay, 18 votes are in, 61% say so shady continues. I don't know if they're going once, going twice, end poll. The poll is finished. So shady is going round and with his gold and equipment, he's going through it again. But maybe this time we can explore new paths. Thank you for the super chat, Poll Shot. It says, can you do a new poll with option 3, Haven decides? I like you guys deciding. I like it. Orangutan says, fuck, I have to go eat, but we should reroll stats. Yeah, I already read that one out. You have to go eat. Honestly, that's a good point. It's actually dinner time here in the UK. I feel like a good time to wrap up this stream is probably now, because we're going to the start of Forest of Doom. But before we finish the stream, can we take the ring off? The passage said that the ring was like seared onto our finger. We can't take it off. Before we end the stream, we're going to go back to Yastromos Tower, and with the 26 coins we've accumulated, we're going to buy more stuff. So all this stuff we haven't used yet, we're going to buy more of it. We're going to buy more, and then we'll be powerful, you know. So I'm going to do the classic screenshot of Yastromos Tower. So Shady is continuing his quest. He's like, nope, I'm going to go back, I'm going to look for these pieces. We know where one of them is. We know that there's one here. We just weren't able to find the others. So. Oh, wait, hold on. It doesn't... Wait, what about the stat? Yeah. Cold Shot, we're keeping the stats because it's the same character. It's the same... Look, he's still wearing the items that affect him positively and negatively. So the stats are the same. Yeah, that does mean 0 provisions though, but we can get a potion of healing. Yeah, the stats are never going to change because it's so shady, so the stats are not changing. It's the same character. We're not rebooting the stats. Hi Iverson. Yeah, the map is more of a hindrance than a help at this point. Okay, I was wrong. The option is to go to Yastromos Tower, but something happens before that. Because what you're doing is you're going from Stormbridge down this path to the start, but something happens. On your long walk around Darkwood Forest, you're attacked by a large group of wild hillmen, probably the same group who attacked Big Leg and his party 2 days earlier. Test your luck. Okay. So on the way to the tower, we're being attacked by hillmen. Test our luck. Our luck is 6. So, let's do this one at a time, because that's always fun. We need less than 6. 2. Okay, we need 4 or less. 7. Okay, we failed our luck. If you're lucky, you manage to run away from the wild hillmen without being hit by the rain of arrows which fall all about you. If you're unlucky, you slip and fall as you run, pierced by many arrows. Your adventure ends here. I can't do it. I can't do it. This game is destroying me. We spent all that time voting and deciding on whether we're going to keep him or not. We all decide to keep him. We go through the emotional turmoil, we do polls, we conduct our democracy, and then we fail a luck test by 1. And Sir Shady gets shot by wild hillmen. Are you kidding me? They just got 1 hit killed. So Shady went through all that and he was like, listen up, dwarves. I'm gonna find the head of this hammer and the handle. I've got weapons. I've got gold. I'm going to go back to Yastromos Tower, buy the rest of those items, and I'm going to keep going until I find it and I'll save your village. And then he went off. And then some, like, fucking rednecks popped out from behind a hill and just shot him. He's like, ah! And he fell down the hill, pierced with arrows. Jack says, on behalf of all living stones, I'm deeply sorry. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay. I think we need one more poll before we wrap up. I feel like it's dinner time, so this is a good place to wrap up anyway. But we need one more poll, which is who's had the more pathetic death? I will end the background music. Who has the more pathetic death? So Chad, who was killed by goblins or gremlins, while on his hands and knees being stabbed with a dagger. Or was it... What's his name? Was it Sir Shady being pierced by arrows by hillbillies? Oh, super chat from Boombler. I overrule this ruling. I do not give a crap. Sir Shady survives. The game cheated. I mean... You've given me some money there, Boombler. It'll be... I can't not do something because you've given me your hard-earned cash. At the same time, if I accept that, then I'm opening myself up to bribery, to changing the game whenever I want if someone sends me enough money. I'm in a moral quandary here. This is a dilemma. If I accept your money and change the rules, then what's to stop anyone from sending money and saying, no, you'd go that way? Ah. That was a bullshit death, though. Okay, in that case, I will let the chat decide. People in the chat, the corrupt Lord Haven, are you okay with us continuing to play as Sir Shady? Stop the vote while it's balanced. I mean, it sounds like you guys... I mean, you voted for me to keep playing as Sir Shady, and I've got super chats telling me to keep him alive. Do you reckon I should just continue playing as him? See, what I won't do, just to let you know in advance, on my fourth live stream, I won't change the results of a poll based on a super chat. So you can't revert what the people have voted just because you give me money. But this isn't that. This is reversing the story. Okay. Let's do a compromise. Okay, some people are saying it's better to keep him dead. Other people are saying keep him alive. Personally, I kind of prefer him being dead. I think it's fun that whenever a character dies, they are just dead, however they die. And I'm kind of planning on like maybe animating this story for like as a little video, like not a super long one, but like a Haven animation with all the different characters and how they what they got up to and how they died. And having more characters means more art, which could be fun, but also I don't know. People are split in the chat. I was thinking a good compromise could be that it's better to have loved and lost. A good compromise could be if that's because a luck test reduces your luck by 1 anyway, which means my luck would go down to 5. But if I'm then being saved from a bad luck roll, I'd have to remove another luck. Find his body, take his stuff, and continue. A new character. Okay, Boombler, I'll let you decide, because you sent me some money. Boombler, how would you feel about, instead of creating a brand new character with new stats and new money and buying new equipment, what if there's a new character with new stats that we roll who picks up all of the items on the dead body? So he has the same items, which include the ones that help, like the helmet, but does not include the gold ring that reduces your attack bonus, your attack score, because the gold ring is seared onto the finger, which means it can't be removed. So some adventurer could loot Sashadi and get the helmet of +1 attack, the gauntlet of weapon skill, the ring of light, all of this stuff, but he won't take the buff ring, sorry, the nerf ring, the ring of nerf, because it's seared onto his finger. How do you feel about that as a compromise? The CI. Yeah, Boombler says yes. Boombler has spoken. When I make jokes about my patrons and so on controlling my content, it's not a joke. They are the deep state. They are my shadowy financial backers that control everything I do and say. Okay, it looks like we have reached an agreement. Oh yeah, that's the poll. I'll finish the poll. People think Sashadi had a worse death. I think Sir Chad had a worse death. He was on his hands and knees. So we are going to do a compromise. A new adventurer comes along and loots Sashadi, takes all of his gear, including all of the buffs, but doesn't pick up the ring that nerfs him because it's seared to the finger. So he's in a good position. Thanks for the super chat from Coleshot, who says, if Boombler agrees he has to name the new hero, that'd be the best way to finish the story. Yes. Okay. Boombler, you get to name the new hero because of sending me money and supporting the channel. And seeing as we had to compromise on what you wanted, you get to name him. So, just to clarify here, we are getting rid of the ring. The ring took away 2, and we're adding 1 from the helmet, and we're adding 1 from the gauntlet of weapon skill. And then the base stuff is, so we can reset stamina and we can reset luck, which is probably for the best actually. Gauntlet of weapon skill is +1. This is honestly the best case scenario. Yes, we had Sir Haven, who was essentially me, who you turned into a demon. We had Sir Chad, who was a himbo because he had, what was it? Really like high stamina, but then really low skill. And then we had Sir Shady, who was really skilled, but not very lucky. Oh, actually, should we determine the name based on the stats? Because usually that's what happens. We come up with the statistics, and then based on the kind of vibe the character is, with like skill being in our head sort of not just a fighter, but how intelligent he is, stamina being his constitution and strength, and luck being how lucky he is. I also like to tie luck into charisma in my head for some reason. So Preston Lightbringer, the truly cursed idea. Okay, that'll be our working name unless you change your mind after the stats ruled. At the moment, we're going to play Sir Preston Lightbringer, a cursed amalgamation of 2 A Song of Ice and Fire conspiracy theorists. One of whom thinks the world of Westeros is sci-fi post-apocalypse. The other is the mad myth man himself, who believes in moon meteors. Okay, yeah. So I'll roll the stats and then I think we'll wrap up, because this is a perfect place to end. Also, I just realised this wyvern duck thing looks like it's wearing a chef hat and I can't get it out of my head. Okay. So, I always forget how to... Oh, Jack Livingstone, if you're still watching, I genuinely want to know the story behind the chair of life draining, because that is like a giant in-joke with me and my mates. The fact that there's a chair of life draining, like it's the most it's the most like out of nowhere, like here's a chair, you sit in it, you lose stamina, that's what you get. That's always funny to me. Okay, so let me just double check. Skill is roll 1 die and add 6. Yeah, I thought so. So skill, roll 1 die, add 6, 5 and 6. That's good. That's very good. Okay, so we have 11 skill. So this is a very talented guy. Luck is the same. Okay, 10. That's good. 10 skill, 10 luck. This guy's good so far. Let's see how the stamina goes. And that's roll 2 dice at 12. So 8 and 12. So 20, which is it's okay. It's decent. Yeah, the highest you can get is 24. 20 is pretty strong. Remember the sword? Yes, Silverclaw. Oh yes, Silverclaw is +2, isn't it? Oh yes, Silverclaw is +2, which means our base goes up to 13. That's a good point. You know what? I will put 13 out of 11, just in case there's something in the game that means that we lose our sword, so that we know to go back down to 11. So this guy is extremely naturally skilled and has all that stuff anyway, and then his stamina is good, his luck is good. He's a jack of all trades. He's not a himbo, right? He's strong, he's skilled, he's lucky, he's charming, he's got a healthy constitution. So Preston Lightbringer, he is like a peak warrior. He's like Jaime Lannister. He's Barristan Selmy in his prime. I will say this, Jack. When I was younger, I tried to make my own fighting fantasy game. I don't know if I mentioned this on a previous stream, but I must have been early teens maybe. And I tried to do one set in some underground mines. And of course, I was young and very scatterbrained, and I didn't really know how you organise, how you plan out a fighting fantasy book. Now it's kind of a bit more obvious, but I would just come up with an event and be like east, and then say a random number like 95, go west 302, and then I'd like have all the numbers written down, and I'd go to the next one and type it in, and it was very messy and chaotic, and I gave up after like a quarter of the way through. But I had the map planned out. It was going to be this big, like, you have to escape the mines. And honestly, I think I said this before, I would like to make choose your own adventure Song of Ice and Fire content, you know, not to like release, but like to play on stream, to sort of be like, here's a short choose your own adventure night watch thing, and the viewers can vote on it. I think more viewers would come in for that. Okay, well, the thing is, Sir Preston Lightbringer doesn't know that the sword is called Silverclaw, because he didn't name it, so we need a new name for his sword. Let's put Lightbringer for now. He names the sword after himself. If anyone has any suggestions, we can change it. I feel like this guy looks like Henry Cavill. To just fully embrace the everyone must be played by Henry Cavill meme, I think Sir Preston Lightbringer is like, this guy is Henry Cavill. Hey Orangutan, you're back. What's happening? What's happening is I'm about to finish the stream. Yeah. Basically, Sir Shady had to go back to the start, but you have to pass a luck roll, and I lost it by 1, and I got killed with arrows immediately, and there was an uproar. There was some bribery and corruption and deceit, and we settled it by saying, Sir Shady dies, but a new adventurer finds his corpse and then loots him and wears everything apart from the the nerf ring, because it's seared to him, and he got really good stats, and he also has all the buff stuff. So essentially 13, 14, 15, his base attack strength is 15, provided he doesn't lose the stuff that gives him stuff. which means he's almost this new champion is almost guaranteed to win like every single fight unless he's exceptionally unlucky. Which means maybe this is the next game. The Forest of Doom number 5 livestream is the game where we finally finish this game. But we need to find out where the head of the Warhammer is. Azor Ahai for the sword name. That's cool. Manicure for the sword name. That's pretty badass. Gravemaker. Minnie says Gravemaker for a sword. I like that. That's suitably edgy. Gravemaker. Okay, do we wrap up now, or shall we visit Yestromo and buy some new stuff? Let's wrap up now, actually. I want to make some food. So, thank you for watching. In the next live stream, we're going to go to Yestromo's tower. There will still be a vote on whether you want to kill him or not, because I've got to do all the options, but let's not. Let's buy more of his stuff, and then we can max out everything. It's basically New Game Plus. We're going to plow through the forest, and we're gonna get this handle, and we need to find out where the Warhammer head is. But I will see you all next time. Like this video to help it sort of spread and grow and so on. Subscribe if you're not already. Check out my Patreon if you want like Discord access and exclusive videos like the House Dane stuff. If you're interested to see what's coming in the future, this Friday, hopefully, the history of House Tyrell will release. I need to start teasing that in community posts. And I'm also going to be collaborating with a certain YouTuber on that video. And I'll be working on a video on their channel as well. So it's like a double video release. I have lots of work to do this week. Might need a bit of a break afterwards, but I've got to work hard. And another fun thing before I go is that in less than 2 weeks, it's the year anniversary of Fantasy Haven. Because I started my channel and uploaded my first video on the same day, the 25th of September of 2022. So, oh no, yeah, it's exactly 2 weeks away from the 1 year anniversary. And I will do a special like live stream for that. I'm thinking of my live stream being like just rewatching my early year-old videos and sort of taking the piss out of them and laughing about them. But what it means is that I really want to hit 20k subs before that. 20k subs in a year would be cool. 18k is good, but I want to see. I'm gonna hype that up a bit in community posts. Give me a second. Excuse me, that was very inappropriate. Yeah. Yeah, okay, well, thanks for the feedback. Been a fun stream. I will see you next time. And if Ian Livingstone's son is genuinely watching this and not trolling, that's pretty surreal, but you know. I'm telling you, the Livingstone interview is coming. It's coming. We're gonna collab. Trust me. We're gonna work on a brand new fighting fantasy game together. No, I'm joking. Okay. See you later. Whenever. Bye.